Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be teaching you a couple of build moves that I like to use whenever I'm playing pubs. I'll teach you a couple of things. So as far as building goes, one move that I suggest you get down is this right here, which is hitting triple edits. The hard way of doing a triple edit is first you're going to want to build your ramp, then ramp floor, then ramp floor cone. And then once you build a ramp floor cone, some people like to, you want to keep your mouse cursor, like you want to keep your crosshair close to these two right here, and you can hit this edit, and then once you hit this edit down, all you have to do is just hit one button. So instead of doing like what you see most people do where they like kind of like flick up and then they have to bring their crosshair down to hit this edit. Okay, let me show you. Where it's like, if you start on the bottom tile right here and flick up, then to hit this edit, you have to flip back down, and it's a bunch of crosshair movement. Like you're moving your crosshair too much, and it makes it harder to hit the edit when all you could do is just edit down and hit it once, like this. That's one little tip, but those are the two different ways to do it. People recommend doing this one because it gives you more time to hit this. When you're first starting out, the proper way to do triple edits up. Start your crosshair like right here, flick down, then edit on release once. Then once you're able to walk forward, you hold out your wall. So after you hit this edit, I'm just basically like holding down mouse 1. And I'm editing these 3 tiles right here. And that gives you the protected triple edit up. The way I do it now is I don't even bother with this crosshair movement doing this, because if you're fast enough and you angle yourself to the side a little, you can still get enough camera movement to be able to see these 3 tiles here and hit your edit. Because when you're doing it with just editing the first upper left hand corner of the floor, you only get like, this is how much space you have to grab this build with your edit key and be able to grab this wall. And you can edit pieces with, once you grab a wall, you can edit it behind like cover. So like all you're doing when you're trying to do it this fast way, or I guess the lazy way, is you're just positioning yourself to be able to grab this, and once you're able to grab it, it doesn't matter that you can't see or anything, you're getting visually blocked, the motion is still the same as the other one. So that's a way of doing triple edits. So going back to the box example here, most of the time when you're going out the back of your box after you flip your ramp, you're gonna be doing this triple edit upwards. And so then after you do the triple edit upwards, you can do it once or twice. Depending on which side you think your enemy is gonna go to, you're gonna do like one of these moves. So you can do this. You can triple edit up, put this wall, drag your walls, and place a cone, and then you're gonna jump out the side, place a wall on the ramp, land on the ramp, and then act like you're gonna do another triple edit by placing the ramp and then a wall and 2 cones above you. And then this turns you 180 degrees around you while moving you up 1 layer and giving you access to basically have piece control within like these couple of quadrants right here. Like you can piece anyone from these couple tiles from doing this edit up, and then you can also do another ramp flip. But that's really hard to do, and it takes a lot of editing. Even I struggle to do it, and it's a little bit easier to do from a sway retake than it is to do from a triple edit, because you get more room. Because on a sway retake, it's like this essentially, so you're able to move up and over like this. An easier way of doing that out of a box, or escaping from a box to do a retake, would be this move right here. So usually when someone smacks once on your wall, even if you're on 0 ping, you should always be playing like it's not yours, because you're technically 1 step ahead of your opponent if you're already making a positive move. So if someone smacks on your wall once, you have like 2 options. You have the option to predict their double swing and go for an edit like this, reset, and pull this up. Or you just take the shot, edit up, and then go out the back. So once someone smacks on your wall, take the shot, edit up, go out the back. to get height on them even faster, you act like you're gonna do the triple edit. Don't place this wall. Just reset your floor and your cone and flip it this way. And it doesn't matter if they get this wall, because your objective right now is to get height on them as fast as possible. So once you finish this edit right here, you don't have to triple edit because that's another extra step. What you do when you do these flips like this is, and then drag your cones and try to place them like over here, because most of the time when your opponent is going to be going, they notice you going up the back, they're just going to do this right here. But if they're going to go up like this and try to go up layers, you will always have this cone over their head, and they're not going to be able to do shit about you. They're going to have to turn their back to you and break line of sight while you have line of sight on them, which is another big advantage. Even with audio visual footsteps that show people through walls and show basically what they're doing, but where they're going, but not their actions, maintaining eyesight on your opponent is one of the most important things to do in the game. You want to spend the least amount of time with your back turned to your opponent, because that is a lot of time spent with your opponent gaining the advantage of looking at you while you're not looking at them. So you're easier to predict when your back is turned to your opponent, as opposed to if you do a retake that keeps your vision on the opponent, like cone flips help you keep sort of like a peripheral vision on the target in front of you while being able to go up levels and layers. Starting out, you're going to want to learn how to basically triple edit out of a box and then turn that into any sort of retake that you know. These are just for review, these are the retakes that I was talking about. So there's this one. Then there's this one with the ramp flip. And then there's this lazy one that I do, which is sway retake. And hold on, let me redo this one. The sway retake, drag these walls up here in like a motion like this. And then you walk up to where you can place your cone, drag your cone out, switch to your walls, jump out the side, catch yourself, and then triple edit up. And then you can do like a side jump, or you can do something like this where you come out the side and you just do it again. So like a cone flip or something. But you can mix all these moves together, especially when people create free build tutorials. It's just them mixing an amalgamation of the sway retake, cone flips, and what else? And triple edits together to basically create space for yourself. So if you can chain these moves together and master these moves, you'll be able to carry yourself pretty well into builds, even without having advanced fighting knowledge. Just having the comfortability to move around can get you to like diamond, plat. And then once you start getting into elite and champion and unreal, really all the fights boil down to is knowing when you should and shouldn't be doing certain things, like taking walls, swinging, working angles and things like that. But that's a little advanced for another video. But I just wanted to show off what I do most of the time. Most of my build fights are what's been basically keeping me afloat when it comes down to build fighting. So yeah, what else? There's like a couple other moves that you do from a triple edit. This you can do if you're not near your opponent. This is something that I do all the time, where I just create these boxes and edit the cone piece and go out the side like that. Most of the time when I feel like my opponent isn't very aware of where like I'm gonna be going, or say I'm like someone's like ramping up above you, like most situations that people feel uncomfortable in is like when they know they have to retake and their back is turned to this guy who's spraying at them. This is the situation people fucking hate. The guy has height on you and he's spraying at you and you're trying to hit your triple edits. You know what I'm saying? What you could do is you need to like turn around as fastly as possible, because the faster you turn around, the less that person is gonna want to be like, oh, I can just spray at you for free because your back's turned to me. So in this situation, you hit your triple edit, but after you hit your triple edit, you hit a cone, drag them like this, and then 2 walls, edit this tile, and go up to the side, and then place a wall. And then you can sprint jump into this one and do it. Basically, essentially what you did right here is create another box, and now your turn, you did two 90-degree turns, and now you're facing your opponent. And now you can go for like a triple edit up into like a ramp piece control window edit. Or if they end up grabbing this wall after you hit this triple edit, you could just jump out the side. Try not to hold your wall, because if you do, you'll block yourself off and then you'll have to edit it and it'll waste time. When you want to hit this side jump right here, you wait till your wall appears right here, or just wait till you're midair and just catch yourself. And it's a way of like protecting yourself while going up to the to your left. And you always want to be moving left in this game. Well, not to protect yourself going to the left, I mean going to the right. You always want to be going right in this game, because everything is right-hand peaks. The only time you're gaining advantage while moving left is if you have faster movement speed than your opponent, or they're shotgun locked. What else? Okay, so you can basically do this infinite retake. And you can switch directions with it too. And if you have good enough like movement, if you have good enough diagonals, you can, my diagonals are a little weird. I changed them when I started doing this move, but you can turn yourself 180 degrees without having to do a lot of editing if you just do like that. If you just turn around immediately. Yeah, you can just switch directions, because people ask me, oh, that move looks so smooth, what is it? And it's just basically just me creating a bunch of boxes while going up and editing this corner tile and moving up it. That's like all it really is. Another move that you need to learn that is essential is you're gonna run into this type of like oppressive player who is gonna be cranking 90s. They're always gonna have height over you. They're not gonna take any risky shots. They're not gonna come down to fight you. They're gonna stay above you and spray at you and be boring. And most of the time, they're gonna be spamming cones. The counter to someone sitting on height and waiting for you to just do one of these edits out of the side or go out like this is a side jump. Side jumps can start from any type of I guess ramp or cone or something like that. But they usually occur, the safest way to side jump is when you have this above you, is when you have the floor cone and then you edit these two tiles. The reason why you edit these two tiles is because, before these builds place, once you edit these two tiles here, you drag your walls over and then you sprint side jump out, and you want to get that animation, this animation, because when you do this type of side jump, you can shoot automatically and you can act faster. Whereas if you do a normal side jump, you have to wait for your shotgun to come out. You basically get a lot of speed and you're able to shoot super fast. But if you're building, you have to like wait for your shotgun to come out. It's hard to explain, but I hope you understand. I hope I'm not like totally dropping the ball in this explanation. But side jumps, ramp, floor, cone, edit these two tiles, drag walls, jump out the side, look down, place floor, ramp, then catch your floor, ramp, cone, and then you can chain these. You don't even have to place the floor sometimes. Like if you get far enough, the only reason you're placing the floor is so the opponent can't place a floor. A lot of people don't say that in their tutorials on why you place the floor and the cone. It's so that the opponent can't, from above, people can slip floors through cones. So the reason why you're placing floor cones is so that your opponent can't do it. But once you get further enough away from them, you really don't have to place the other floor. What is it? Oh my god, I cannot do this. Oh my god! Another simple way to do side jumps is just to make a box and then you do that. That's the easy way of doing it. The reason you want to sprint jump is because it can push you up on that ramp faster, like that. You just get up a layer easier. And I do the sprint jump because you can actually go from this angle, which leaves it less likely of a chance for you to be hitting your head right here. Because that's where I struggle a lot, is like I get right here and then I have to move back up, down, and around, and it feels really awkward. And when someone's spraying at you and shooting you and trying to send you back to the lobby and make you not have a fun and grand old time while you're choosing to play video games all your life, it is not fun to have that feeling. So, but practice them going out to the left too, as well as the right, and you can do like side jumps from cone flips. That's like the best use that I've gotten out of them, is when I do this, and then so I'm already heading out towards the side. See, it's easier for me to do it from muscle memory, but trying to show you motherfuckers, it's fucking hard. But yeah, other than that, you don't really need much else. Another thing you can learn to do is high walls, but that's like the easiest thing ever. When you're coming out of a box, you just place a ramp. Don't place your cones, because then you won't be able to place high walls. You turn around immediately, jump, and then you want to catch yourself on this ramp. Fuck. Or something like this. Like that. Let me do it again one more time. I do it pretty slow. I know I'm not the best at showing, but another way you could do this is also by just coming out the side and then doing like a sway retake to the left. I mean to the right. So you go like this. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Boom, boom. So like that. In slow motion, this is what it is. Like, this is how I do my high walls. I triple edit, ramp, turn around. Well, I'm usually sprinting here. And I get to like right about here. You want to be halfway above this ramp before you do this. And then you jump, and then do the sway retake this way. And your options out of here are, you can walk up this ramp, place a floor, and just go up into this triple edit, and this will take you, so not only does it block off these walls, it lets you go back and up. From that position, you can also, let's see here, let me do it in full. You can edit out this, place a cone and a ramp to cone off your opponent if they're going straight to you. You can do the retake I was showing you earlier to get above them and then drag these cones, triple edit down. You can also do something like this, where you go up, place this, and then do that little triple edit out the side right there. But yeah, these are pretty much all the moves that I know. Edit downs aren't super important. I can show you a couple edit downs. Just for the sake of it, I'm trying to just show any type of knowledge that I have on the game right now. As far as it comes to building. Fighting and decision making is a whole nother thing, because explaining why you do the certain things that you do is important, and I might have to like need a partner to show me. As far as edit downs go, say you're going up on someone and they're below you, so you want to hit an edit down. Once you hit this triple edit and release this, you're going to hold your cone, and then you're going to do floor under the cone, double edit, place a stair immediately, and then grab it, flip it down like this. Once you release, keep holding the mouse 1 button, and you'll instantly place this wall, and that's how you hit it, triple edit down. But I don't like triple editing down because it's like slow and I'm not too good at it. What you can do to practice triple edit downs, here, let me go up here so it's a little bit easier to show. If you're having a hard time doing triple edit downs, start off with the floor and practice just editing this tile and then placing these walls for. So that'll get you used to editing down and placing walls and ramps. Then, once you do that, place a cone, go back up to the top and start over this drill again, place a cone, then you're gonna do edit downs with a cone. Oh my god, why is this not placing? That's just bugged. Am I lagging? No, I'm just lagging, right? Okay, boom. So you're gonna practice doing that. This is the easy bake way of editing down, and it's also the fastest because there's less buttons that you have to press. The least, always remember, the less buttons you have to press, the faster you'll be. The more efficient and accurate you are, the faster you are. All the other flashy shit that you see people doing quad edits, it slows them down and it's only for hitting a clip. It can make your opponent nervous or think you better that you're better than you actually are, but most of the time when you see someone hitting triple edits, it's because they have confidence. Seeing like quad edits and quadruple edits and all this shit, is because they have the confidence to be able to do that, and they know their opponent's not gonna do something that will fuck them up. So when you see someone hit one of these, or when you see someone hit one of these, or they're just doing a whole bunch of mess, it's really to try to bait a shot or just because they're just fucking around. Most of the time, good players want to be as efficient as possible. So getting back to triple edit downs. I do them on the, this is like, I'm bad at them, but work on, boom. And you want to try to like move your camera to give you more time to hit the edit. It's hard to explain, but... Oh my god. I suck at triple edit downs. That's why I only do single edit down. But if you place your place your crosshair towards the middle after you get to this peak right here, they're pretty easy to do. The ones that I do is I just place a cone and then flip the ramp because it's easier. And sometimes you can flip them sideways. You can like change your, once you get good at it, you can change your direction like this. Try to do it one more time so I can show. Ah. Like that right there. But yeah, this is all the build knowledge that I guess comprehend, like that I know right now from all the time I've been playing this game. Make sure you edit with your builds out all the time first, to just get used to the motions and get used to the button presses. Then once you get used to that, you can practice switching to your shotgun after every single edit, because it gets you used to being able to do this. So you don't have to think about it. You just know that you just know you'll always be able to attack after building. Don't worry about switching to your pickaxe. It doesn't provide any advantage. It's just purely aesthetic. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful or beneficial to someone out there. Maybe it helped like explain these things a little better. But yeah, maybe I'll go over like certain types of body language and things to look out for while you're playing builds or whatever. But yeah, this is what I do. Timber! That's my dog. Free build. Bye bye.